Hello ladies and gents, boys and girls, people of all ages, sexualities and identities, and welcome back to another Doctor Who review, and we're moving on to Flesh and Stone. So where we left off last time, the Doctor is in the Byzantium being chased down by the Weeping Angels, and the Doctor, River and Amy are being tailed by them still after they manage to jump from the floor due to the anti-gravity onto the ceiling. They climb into the broken down ship that crashed into the Byzantium and find themselves in a position in which they must find a way to get rid of the angels. However, the Doctor begins to realise that the crack in Amy's wall has appeared, and anyone who goes too close to it will forget everything. Also, if they go into it, they will be lost forever in time and space, forgotten like a blink out of history. The Doctor jokingly manages to get Angel Bob to say comfy chairs, and the group end up in a position in which there is only River, Amy and the Doctor left, due to all the angels going very too close to the crack. One of the soldiers, who is the one who was very close to River, is killed by a Weeping Angel dead on the spot. The Doctor manages to defeat the Weeping Angels by making them all fly into the crack and cease to exist. Oh, also something I forgot to mention in the previous review is the Doctor bites Amy's hand because she begins to be convinced that her body is turning to stone. This is due to the angels playing tricks on her, and also she begins to count down. The Doctor tries to find a way to get the angel out of her head, and the only way to do it is to essentially get it chucked into the crack when the crack opens and gets her to open her eyes. At the end of the story, River then goes off to serve the rest of her sentence, and the Doctor and Amy go on their own way, leaving the crash of the Byzantium a mystery that should never, ever be uncovered. So, Flesh and Stone, would I say it's as good as The Time of the Angels? Not really. I feel like it's definitely... it's getting there. It had some good jokes, and it definitely kind of lands on its head, but it just isn't on the same wavelength. The Time of Angels, all in itself, is such a tense story, whereas the Flesh and Stone story is more of a kind of cat and mouse story. You spend most of the story with River and the Doctor running around just investigating things. The other half of the story, you find yourself in a situation in which Amy is playing blind man's footsteps, where she's just got her eyes closed for most of it. Now, I can't lie, I really did love that scene where they all end up holding on to the railings and the music played. I just feel like this story just wasn't on the same level, though, however, as the first half, and for that reason I give it a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next Doctor Who review. Till then, goodbye, stay beautiful, you beautiful people.